we'll need for today's video tutorial for your cupcake decorations is you'll also need some cakes to decorate. I've just made these are actually just wee fairy cakes that I've made. They're not full cupcake size, but that's absolutely fine. So you could have made these yourselves or bought them in, whatever has suited you best. We're also going to need some bowls that we can put our icing in and mix the food colouring with. We're going to need a wee piping bag for piping the icing. And I've got a wee bit of baking paper here just so that you can practice a couple of times just to get used to the movement and the technique. If you've got it, some cling film would be great. If you don't, it's fine. It's for filling the bag. Sometimes it's a wee bit easier to do it with cling film. It can get a wee bit messy without it, but if you don't have it, it's absolutely fine. We're also going to need a piping tip. So over here I've got a variety of them. These four all kind of do similar things, but also that's just a regular circle. I think a lot of you are going to have this one in a larger size. These four here you can get from Morrison's. These are sort of your typical piping tips. The two that I've got here are Wilton tips. Very similar, do very similar things. This is a 1M and a 2D. They're only about £2, so if you have a bit of fun and choose that you want to buy some, those are them. I'm going to be using the Wilton 1M today to show you. Like I said, I think a lot of you have got this one in a bigger size, which is just as good. The only difference is the sort of ruffles on this are just a bit spikier, but with the technique that we're going to be doing, it actually looks really cool. I just thought it'd be worth showing you these as well. These two here are ruffles. They kind of do ruffles, and a lot of times you do petals with them. That's a little bit more advanced. And this here is if you're going to be doing leaves, shows leaves. But I just thought it'd be worth showing you these as well. We're also going to need our colouring for the icing. I know you've all got different colours. I've decided to go for sort of pinky, lilac and yellow today. We'll see how it looks. And to finish it off, we've got some sprinkles. And how can we forget, of course, we need our icing as well that I've just freshly made.